Boom, 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 boom. Hump day. Hump day. Hump day. What it do, what it do, what it do to everyone. There it is. Wicked Wins the Sports Tea, y'all. Wicked Wins the Sports Tea. And it's we're gonna get into a few things, but jump off, with it being tea time, you like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? To OGN TV, please and thank you to you all. Everyone, share it to your friends, share it to your homies, your aunties, your sister, cousin, you know, and and your brothers, your barbershop buddies. You know what I'm saying? We can get into a few things. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about coaching quarterback, you know what I'm saying, and the the journey that it is and what it has to be, and you know the not so simplistic parts of that journey. You know, as we some of us tend to want to compact things, hurry things, rush things, push things. And in this game of football, some things can't be pushed, some things can't be rushed. The process is what it is, and it has to be just that, the process. You know, I've said this a couple of hundred times. You know, coming into this season, you knew it was going to be a gravel road, not well paved. It was going to be a gravel road, bumpy road. You know, I mean, it's funny how people want to, what I'm saying, dismiss that, what I'm saying, and you know, be all over our situation like our quarterback is a 10-year vet, like our head coach has been a head coach for 15, 15, 16 years. No, no, no. It is not that. Cause see, I often wonder, what I'm saying, do fans know or understand transitional development? I often wonder. I mean, you know, you jump up and down about the first two seasons went 7-10. Okay, yeah, and did. And with two different rosters. You know what I'm saying? If we was to this point in our roster, we had the same people all 3 years, did I'd get the venom. I would totally understand it. I would, probably be on board. You know, but when you transition from offensive coordinator to head coach, that is not an easy move. It's not a simple move. It's not. I mean, you're really building yourself and your staff. You know what I'm saying? As you go, he came in the door with Dean Pease, right? Dean Pease helped him. You know what I'm saying? Get through it. Lay a little foundation. You know what I'm saying? Lay a little foundation. And you know what I'm saying, when the wifey told Dean it was time to come home, you done enough, you come on back to the couch with the grandkids. A plan that had already been laid in wait years back, because if people seem, don't get Jerry Gray, Bush, and Nielsen, they had made this pact that, whoever gets it, We gonna work together. We gonna build something together. Now the next move, you know what I'm saying, coming, is trying to get the offensive side of the staff right. You know, there's some moves that need to be made. You know, quarterback coach. You know what I'm saying, receivers coach. And things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But people seem to think that, what I'm saying, it's all guns and it's all roses and sweet chocolate cake when when you go from a coordinator, no matter if it's special teams, defensive or offensive, to a head coach. You go from like Arthur, from office coordinator to being a head coach. You go from running a department to running the whole the whole store. You know, that's why it's essential when you're learning things about when you're really learning things on the fly as what it takes to be a head coach. I mean, look, Bill Belichick failed miserably in his first 6 years as a head coach from Cleveland to New England. Miserably.
Exactly.
Because them 2 years in Cleveland was god awful.
Mm.
Okay, it was god awful. You know, them first 3 years in New England, it wasn't nothing to write home about either. But during those first 3 years, he was putting the system in place, putting the staff in place, getting in the pieces of the personnel, what I'm saying, as those 3 years went on. Yeah, it is mind-boggling. You know, y'all out here all upside our 15-game quarterback. Like he been in the league for 10 years. And we wanted him to get a pink slip in favor of, Justin Fields, in favor of, what I'm saying, Daniel's kid in LSU, or Penix in Washington University, or Drake May in North Carolina. Newsflash. How different you think it's going to be with any one of those three? They're still going to have to develop. They're still going to have to go through the process. Y'all need to understand, man. This ain't Madden. This ain't Madden. You can't you just can't, what I'm saying, delete the game, delete the season you playing because you done lost the first 4 games, what I'm saying, and then threw 50 interceptions in the game, and what I'm saying, and you 0-4. No, you can't undo this like you can undo that. Most of y'all playing with the salary cap off anyway. Trade restrictions too. On rookie level. Ain't that. Look, here's part of, what's what you have to understand that has to happen. Trust and chemistry. It is essential to the growth of his offense. I bet you some of y'all don't even realize that Dez got trust issues with Kyle. Y'all out here good, you're busy crying why he ain't getting no targets and why he ain't getting it, why he ain't getting this amount of targets. Because his ass keep dropping the ball, one. Two, he's not running routes correctly. You know who Desmond really trusts? He trusts Juno. He trusts Pruitt. He trusts Drake. And he trusts Hodge. That's who he trusts. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You want your quarterback to do well, but the pieces that we have, they got to do their work too. They got to do their work too. When you're not running the routes properly or being where you're supposed to be on the said route, and you're causing problems, you having to hold the ball, or, you know what I'm saying, try to get through another position, get the ball off, and getting hit, getting sacked, you know what I'm saying, getting the ball knocked loose, and things of this nature, or he's trying to hurry up and you know, make another move because you ain't doing what you're supposed to, and end up throwing a pick or something, another, you know, all of that there happens. Okay, you know, has Desmond made some mistakes? Has he made some wrong reads? Have he made some, you know what I'm saying, god awful throws? Yes, he has. Yes, he has. There's no denying that. But he's had some fundamentally sound times as well. He's had some positive times. He's had some positive moments as well. I mean, you don't have 4 or 5 300-yard games, you know what I'm saying, by accident. You don't. That don't happen on accident. You know, and for those of you who have this mindset that we should score every damn possession, you know, we get the ball 10 times that we should score 10 times. That's delusional thinking. That's delusional thinking. Y'all out here complaining about, you know what I'm saying, you know, two or three and outs. It happens in a football game. The opposing team, yeah, their players make millions of dollars to do their job on defense and on offense as well. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Or you go and you look at the schedule and say, oh, this should be easy. I'm sorry. Um, any given Sunday, Monday, or Thursday, you know what I'm saying? And later in the season, Saturday too. Any team, any team can get their block knocked off. Any team. So this whole notion that it is our schedule is we should have it's such amount of wins. Man, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I mean, because if that's the case, by that logic, every coach in the division should be fired. I mean, but you know, but you see, that be observations when you don't look inside the actual picture of what you're talking about. You know, I mean, man, you know, It's a slippery slope when you're trying to develop what, oh, six, seven, eight, nine players on a unit. You know, three of which are in major positions. You know what I'm saying, on the offensive unit. I mean, to have to have 10-year veteran expectations on a 15-game rookie is asinine. But then when I take that same logic that y'all have about Desmond Ritter and apply it to Bijan Robinson when he can't find a blitz pickup to save his mama life, huh, that's generational talent. You can't have it. Man, stop. When I take that same logic and apply it to the artist formerly known as a unicorn, well, he had such yards in his rookie year, and he had a future Hall of Famer quarterback at his disposal too, who could hide his deficiencies at route running. But you have heard me say all this before. But yet, the optimism is at a drastic low because you all come in and you set the expectations so high and unreasonable. You know what I'm saying? And when they're met, they're not met. You get on your soapbox and scream as loud as you can. See, I told you were no NFL quarterback. Really? Well, let's get the real reasons out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Why a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, just have no heart or optimism or understanding for one Desmond Ritter. One, he's the wrong skin color. Yeah, the light skin, the almost white boy. You know what I'm saying, with the good hair.
With the good hair.
Mm-hmm. Because you can say it ain't got nothing. You're a damn lie. Because if he was as dark as the background on my avatar, y'all wouldn't be out here. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, motivated. Y'all be making all kind of excuses. Well, is that person's fault? Just like y'all did for Michael Vick. You blaming everything and everybody except for his playbook in the trunk ass. With the exception of Drake May, everything y'all want to replace this boy with has cornrows, nicely deeply toasted skin, and run a 4-3, 4-4-2. You know, he runs. They run. Some more of that mad-minded fantasy football, you know what I'm saying, jargon, you know. Get in and say hello to our peoples. You know, I'm just saying some stuff just, shouldn't happen. Shouldn't be said, man. You get all out here and just be, all beside itself. Hey, Sonya. Hey, Auntie. PJ. How you doing? Michael Walker, what's happening? Pat Norris, what's happening? How's it going? What's happening, Corey? Good to see y'all in here. JB, what it do? Bernard Cantrell, nice to see you back, sir. Oh, hell no, what's happening? You know, um, you know what I'm saying? But again, I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, joining. I appreciate y'all showing the love. I appreciate y'all getting here with the dialogue and asking questions and understanding the information, you know what I'm saying, about these here football games, you know what I'm saying, our football team, the Dirty Birds, you know what I'm saying, the NFL. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. That's why I try to give it back. You know what I'm saying? With these topics, you know what I'm saying, and these conversations and whatnot.
Yeah.
Um, JB says exactly, OG, how you stumble across back to back 300 yards if you're if you're not legit. These fans don't be looking at the whole picture with Desmond,
Mm,
only what they want to see. That is a
mm, mm,
fact.
mm.
That is a fact.
How many times have we said that, Sam?
That is a
Jesus.
fact. They got tunnel vision and can't and refuse to have a big picture mindset and understand the situation. Listen, one of the oldest things in football when it comes, in play, especially when it comes to the quarterback position and O line. We're talking about a 3 to 5 year process. I've heard some of y'all favorite Hall of Famers say it. Yeah, y'all's GOAT, Tom Brady said it. Okay, Phil Simms has said it a million and one times on the Fox Analyst desk. Bill Cowher has said it. Terry Bradshaw has said it.
Yep.
Howie Long has said it. Prime has said it. Michael Irvin has said it. Nick Saban has said it. Bill Belichick has said it. So what makes your opinion of the quarterback position have more weight than the ones that actually did it and played the game, coached the game, built the game? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. The lack of optimism and patience. You're like everything. You want to go from fresh out of Cincinnati to a Hall of Famer in 15 games.
Just like that.
And I mean, it don't happen. It don't happen. There have been some anomalies, true, but the Dan Marinos and the Matt Ryans, you know what I'm saying, and the Jim Kellys of the world, they don't grow on trees. That don't happen often. It don't. It don't happen often. And even then, it's still a process. It's still a process. Now, like, yeah, they had folks out here talking about, you know what I'm saying, 2, 3 and outs in the third quarter of last Sunday's game and whatnot. Yeah, okay, 3 and outs happen. 5 and outs happen. Drive stall because we can't execute, you know what I'm saying? The opposing defense stiffens up, or there's a penalty or whatever. It happens. It happens.
Comes with the territory.
I mean, it does. It comes with the whole entire complete territory. Um, hey, and because I broke my glasses. Highlight some of these comments, man. Get some of these comments out.
All right. So JB says if Dez get the smoke when he mess up, Bijan gets it too when he mess up. Facts.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I
That's
mean, he could because his Bijan's what is it, your vision? It's just not there. I mean, there were three or four runs, and I'm like, where the fuck are you running, dude? And the hole's over here.
Bruh, Fam, you running right here. The hole's right here.
Yes. It's like when the plays are they're designed for the A or the B gap, and he's trying to run outside the guard instead of running where it's damn designed or running where the hole is. But I mean, because he got so much talent, we can't speak on it. I mean, but he done missed so many blitz pickups. But y'all don't want to have that conversation. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Yeah, he had a fantastic 33-yard run. Yeah, he gets those. His getting to the edge speed is pretty much second to none in the league. You know what I mean? But doggone it, when your ball carrying vision is not there, all that shit is null and void. When your inability to pick up a blitz is just
I guess. All right, let's see. Corey Gear 5 said, I think Arthur Smith would be better if Ragone wasn't that OC. His plays are trash. Old ass 2005 plays.
I can somewhat agree with that. Again, look, we got Ragone pretty much by default. But there's gonna be some collective changes. We're gonna keep Yates on the staff, but he's probably gonna be moved to another part of the staff because we're gonna get a receivers coach in here. We're gonna get a quarter. I think our QB coach is gonna be Matt Shaw. That's what I'm thinking. He's been here on some behind the scenes consulting type shit. And as far as the OC, I mean, it may be Shaw. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, they might move Yates to the QB coach and Shaw be the OC. He knows the system.
That's a good.
He's a Kubiak guy. He's a Greg Knapp guy in that system, which is pretty much the same as ours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That may be the move come the off season, you know what I'm saying, with that. I take you see, here's what I've come to see, like when all those injuries happened to the O-line in the game, and the way those guys were able to keep it clicking. Do you know what that told me? That told me that there's an understanding of the system at each level of the depth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because for the offense to be able to keep look. There are a lot of good things that have happened and are happening. You know what I'm saying? People act like they can't look at the silver lining or look at the positive things because they're too busy focused on, see, look at that. He fucked up. He did that wrong. And then this happened. Man, I mean, here's what I heard a lot of over the last 3-4 days, because I ain't heard nobody talking about Keith Smith missing the block that caused the sack, that caused the fumble to the safety.
Nope. They said
Okay,
Ritter fumbled the ball. That's it. That's
right.
all they said.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like Ritter. The defense was on the field in the fourth quarter when Tampa scored the winning damn touchdown, but yet it's Desmond Ritter fault. I find myself saying a lot of things I used to say when Matt was still here. Does Desmond Ritter play defense? Does he play
No,
defense?
I
So
doubt.
how in the entire hell with the defense giving up the winning touchdown, Desmond Ritter fault? He didn't commit the penalty that Clark Phillips committed. I mean, he wasn't the one that had to come in and fill in, you know what I'm saying, and couldn't stop the run when Street went down. Man, it's been over 16 years of this bullshit of blaming the quarterback for every fucking thing, man.
Mm. Oh yeah. Since we on that subject, I'm gonna give y'all some update on Street. He will be out against the Panthers this weekend, as we expected.
Pectoral strain.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. And, you know, and here's something else that really bugs me and boggles my mind. You know, we as a fan base spend a lot of time, you know, um, it's funny how we can have all the patience and understanding in the world for guys that are on somebody else's team that are doing good or struggling or whatnot. Have a classic, good old football conversation. But when it comes to your own team, you ain't got nothing but venom.
Mm.
People out here worrying about what that kid, DeVito, in New York is doing. What the kid in Cincinnati that's backing up Joe Burrow. You
Mm-hmm.
know, why Desmond can't do what he doing? Why DeVito he about to have more touchdowns than Desmond? So damn what?
Sam, the franchise quarterback backup.
Right. What the hell does any other quarterback on any other team have to do with what's going on here? Absolutely nothing. So why come out of your face? Why come out of your face with what another quarterback is doing? And man, it is nowhere near the same entire situation at all.
Not even close.
Like, Lord have mercy.
So, okay, Sam, since we on that subject, Cartier says real fans never become negative. It's more how the team can get better. Most be done to tune out the problems. In other words, what he is saying is instead of downing the team because of something you don't like, you point out what they can do better instead of crapping on the whole team because of one thing.
And by the sixth game that Ritter had played, okay, which was week 2. He ain't it. He not an NFL quarterback. He ain't it. He ain't an NFL quarterback. He ain't it. Week 2, bro. After he had that second half against Green Bay. This is 6 games into his professional career. He ain't it. Same young man that put up 17 points in the second half against Green Bay. You know, we was 2-0 at that point. You know what I'm saying? The season. I mean, the hamstrung thinking. I mean, the Boy Scout not of some of these stones that are running around him with this attitude toward this kid is boggling. It is boggling. I mean, oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You know, right, right, right.
Okay, so Miss Sonia Howell
Yes.
said, "Why don't our fans hold our so-called superstars accountable, but hold players more?" I guess she means hold hold players more accountable that are not superstars in their eyes.
It sounds like
Hmm.
she's asking why most of the fan base don't understand that these quote unquote supposed to be stars aren't the stars that we thought they were.
Hmm.
That's what it sounds like. I mean, because I've gotten a lot of heat from people here and on Twitter about my nickname for one Kyle Pitts. You know, um, but the fact is, I mean, um, you have to earn the name like unicorn. You have to earn a label of generational talent. But when you can't run routes, you run away from blocking. You know what I'm saying? And you are dropping balls that be right in your hand, and I'm supposed to call you the unicorn. That's not unicorn like what I'm saying. Play. It's not. It's not. I mean, you got look. If you hanging out with Travis Kelce, George Kittle, you know what I'm saying. Mark Andrews, the likes of those guys. I mean, what is keeping what they got from rubbing off on you?
Yeah.
There is no conviction in him. There is no gasoline in him. There's a whole lot of divaism. No, but they don't want. He got all this. Okay, yeah, he got some talent, but talent without hard work and learning the NFL version of what was drafted as, that's two totally different things, bro.
Totally different things. Not this. This.
And the first thing everybody want to holler, well, why don't we use him for what he good at? I mean, well, I'm sorry, that's not doing him. That's not doing him any good service. If all we're gonna do is just put him out there and just throw the ball to him. You 6'6", 245, you better block somebody. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You get in there and learn how to run routes. Better get your Torrey Holt activity on in process and goddamn learn how to not drop balls.
Get that man some stickum.
Hey, get some of that get some of that glue some of these chicks be using on these wigs around him.
Bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't you do that. Don't do
Hmm.
that. Okay, so since we joking about shit, Southside got some jokes. He said he's a corn, not now a unicorn. Not he's a corn, not a unicorn. He has to earn back that uni.
It sound better when you say it, bro. Sound better when you say it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If y'all, I'm stop saying y'all. I'm just some people in this fan base, you know, spend 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. Desmond, Arthur Smith, 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 Arthur Smith. They're not the only ones in this organization in these games. Go back and look at that replay inside the 5-yard line and watch what Keith Smith does while y'all out here talking about he's scared to throw the ball. No, he wasn't.
He had no time.
Had Keith Smith made that block, held up that block, Dez would have got it off. The fumble never happens. The safety never happens.
Bro, it was 1-2, bam.
I mean, ooh, boy, look.
I don't know. Maybe my biological clock. Maybe my clock is off. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, like some of the good things in the game. You know, you talk about, you know, having some things, you know, some good things to talk about. The defensive staff designed a game plan on Sunday that held Mike Evans to what was it, two catches?
It was hold on.
Was it 2 or 3 catches?
I got it right here. Hold up. Mike Evans had 1 catch for 8 yards.
For the game?
For the whole game.
Okay.
And look, check this out. Baker Mayfield was 14 of 29 for 144 yards with 2 touchdowns.
And he been in the league how long?
He been in the league for a couple of years now.
No, a couple of years is 2. What he what it like 4 5?
Looking like 5, 6, yeah, something. Yeah.
But yet, I ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, just checking, you know what I'm saying, about his outputs.
1, 2,
you know.
4, 5, 6. Oh, 7.
7. 7 of them things. 7.
7 of them things.
7. Okay. 7. Desmond Ritter finna play his 16th game in his illustriously short-lived NFL life. 16th game. And people are demanding 10-year vet activity out of him. Now,
I ain't even gonna say
the mistakes They happen. The negative plays, they happen. They're gonna happen. You know, but to sit here and say that there has been no growth in him, that there's been no progression in him, it's just flat out wrong. And flat out wrong. Oh hell no, said, and that's exactly why Bijan should be third string. He is not a starting running back NFL level. He's soft and scared of contact. Mm. But when I said that, mm, mm, I didn't. When I said that, I was told I didn't know nothing about football.
Nope, you don't know nothing about football.
My 54-year-old, soon to be 55 in March, ass didn't know nothing about football. When I said that, Auntie said, I am tuning out the negativity noise. I am optimistic about the next 4 games. I feel the coaching staff will all you know point all of the mistakes, and the players will be accountable. Yes.
Hey,
Hey, Auntie.
hey, Auntie.
Let's see.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah.
Oh hell no, said, bruh, I'm from the A and I'm a cold Gators fan. I knew he wasn't even in college. I was mad as hell. We went to his pro day to scout him because I knew we was taking him. That guy soft too. That's coming from a Gators fan, y'all.
Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Auntie got my back this morning, this afternoon. Yeah, she got my back, and she said she's sick of it.
Hmm, I've been sick of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, but when it comes to the things that happen with this team, there's more stuff going on than Arthur's transitioning to becoming a bona fide head coach in his league, and Desmond, what I'm saying, growth as a quarterback at the NFL level. You know, the offensive line, the offensive line group, which means from the starters to the backups at all levels,
Yep.
first, second, third string, are they're getting it together now. Here, okay. I will say this: the guy, the one that
Usual.
started at center,
Usual.
Nuvu, Nuzu, he
Yeah.
should start for the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
He should start for the rest of the year. Real talk. Newsom should start for the rest of the year, center. Um, on that right there. Um, and like I said, trust and chemistry is an essential thing to the growth of this offense. From the trust part, Kyle Pitts needs to get it together. This is why Desmond does not trust him, and you can see it. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? You can see who he trusts. You know, because some of the windows that he be putting balls in for Drake, you know he trusts Drake. You know he trusts Drake. You know he trusts Mikael Pruitt. You know he trusts Juno. Okay? You know he trusts Hodge. You know what I'm saying? If for him to have that same kind of trust with Kyle got to stop dropping these passes and run these routes right. We where we are as a unit right now is more positive than it is negative. Nothing has changed about the play calling. It's just that, you know, the guys started executing. The execution got extremely, you know, better. Like I said, okay, you don't throw for 300 yards 4 or 5 times, you know, in a season on accident. You know, you just don't. That shit don't happen by accident. It don't. So to be out here talking about you know, Dez ain't it or he's not legit, that is just false in itself. And Auntie, I agree with you there in that game as well. I think it should have been a little bit more of CB and all gears in that Tampa game. I agree with you there. I definitely agree with you right there. I'm going to move forward. It's playing crazy. Okay, well, we answered that question.
Yep.
My glasses got to come on. You know, I'm blind over here.
All right, let's see.
Well, now here's a good question, an interesting question that I can answer. Okay, because the honest thing was in college, at Florida, yes, he was a matchup nightmare. Florida did him no favors. They didn't teach him the tight end position. They just, you know, his length and his speed. Okay, we're gonna put him on the outside. You know, he had the height and the reach over pretty much every cornerback in the nation, every safety. You know, and then he was faster than pretty much every linebacker in the country. But again, they did him no favors because they did not teach him how to play tight end. Like the kid in Detroit, you know, and like Andrews, like the young man in Minnesota, you know, like Connect in Chicago. He can't play the tight. He can't play the position like them. You know, he has good physical ability. He has the length. He has to learn how to be NFL tight end, and he's gonna have to want to do work. It's up to Kyle Pitts if he's ever gonna become that quote unquote unicorn that was, you know, thrown upon the, you know, thrown upon him as a nickname, you know, in Florida. He to earn that name at the NFL level. Okay, some of what I saw on Sunday A couple of routes where he got up. I need to see more of that. I need to see more of that. You know, and then I need to see him get greasy in the run game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Get some leverage and pancake, you know what I'm saying, a few folk in our run game. You know what I mean? You want to be an all around tight end. You want to be respected like Kelsey and Kittles and Andrews and the kid in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, you got to do the work, bro. And that's just real talk. That's just real talk on that. Jay. Also a disservice to put guys in positions they aren't comfortable with. It's a combination. Look, you know, I hear people say that. Okay, how else are you gonna learn? You got to get uncomfortable.
Got to. That's life.
You got to get uncomfortable. Some of the best players have done their best work in uncomfortable positions. Come on now. I get what you're saying, Jay, but you know what I'm saying? That's how you learned. That's how you learn, bro, being in adverse situations. If you putting in the work in film study, if you're putting in work at practice and in training camp, you know what I'm saying? When you get in those uncomfortable situations, you get in those uncomfortable positions, it won't be so uncomfortable. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, yeah, yeah. Everyone to a man wants him out here, you know what I'm saying, catching passes and that's all. No, bro. No, not at tight end. Not at tight end. No, sir.
Mm-hmm. I don't do it.
I mean, as much as things change, they still say the same, bro. The tight end is the extension of the offensive line. His ass got to get down there and get greasy. He needs to get in there in some of the O line meetings and learn some techniques. Yeah, yeah.
Not a bad idea.
The great Tony Gonzalez said
God,
that and did that.
that is my
Come
guy.
on now, y'all. You want to be the superstar, but you don't want to be a superstar work. You don't want to do superstar work. It is the process is a grind, a learning grind, especially at tight end. Yeah, he needs to get in that old line room in some of the old line meetings and learn some techniques and things of that nature. You know, and he needs to get with someone on these routes and get it done, get it down, get it precise, get it crisp. You want to be the unstoppable force at tight end, you got to learn how to do everything, not just run out to catch a ball. You got to learn to do everything, every detail point, every little thing that comes with playing that position. He needs to learn how to do and do it consistently. Like I said earlier, he need to go and get his Torrey Holt on and learn how to not drop passes. You know, What's happening, John? Mr. Sinclair says, I think Kyle can be good. He is good on occasion, but his lazy route running really irks me. Me too. And he was doing it last year, but Mariota took most of the heat. Yep,
That's a fact.
yep. That is. That is. That is.
And then Cartier said right here that talking about Mike Evans,
Uh-huh.
who doubled him two safety
Yeah.
high all game, but I won't say nothing.
Yeah. By design. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we were just supposed to, allow him to get off.
I mean, what is an opposing defense supposed to do? I mean, we're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, based on the last game that we played, y'all, and the monotony of physical highway robbery that he was able to get away with. No, come on now, come on. Come on, what? Well, you think we was gonna leave our guy out there? You know what I'm saying, to deal with that again, and then when try to return the physicality to get flagged all game? No. What we gonna do? We jammed them at the line. You know what I'm saying? Inside those first 5 yards, we jammed him, and then whatever, and then pulled off, and wherever he went, the safety covered him over the top of every damn route. You damn right.
Damn right.
And every team since that first time we played, y'all, I don't know what every defense coordinator should be fired and letting him run free around there and have all them 100-yard games and then just waltzing through, wide open. No. Well, shoot, the defensive staff saw that. What, 6, 7, 8 straight 100-yard games? 7 straight 100-yard games since we had last played off. No, it was no. No. You don't have to not talk about it. I'll talk about it. Yeah, we sure did. Every play, whether it was a run play or whether it was a pass play. Now, Doc, you ain't going nowhere by yourself. That's calling sticking to a design scheme with conviction.
Call that staying strapped.
What up, ATL?
What up, Leo?
That's why I mess with y'all. You guys are always realistic. Never let emotions mess with your judgment. I can't say for the other Falcons YouTubers, grown as hell, acting like kids with unrealistic goals. Hey, from your mouth to God's ears. From your mouth to God's ears.
Where have we heard that before, Sam?
Okay. Okay, Jay. Okay. A lot of that is true. There was a part of that play where he missed Bijan in the flat. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think there was a defensive end or a linebacker that got upfield and he was trying to throw around. Maybe am I wrong on that play? Did I not see that?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, it happens. I would see I was hoping that because I'm just glad he didn't get sacked, or didn't get hit. I mean, what I'm saying, and he was trying to get it out there to him. Around the defensive guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but hey, he missed the throw. It is what it is. All right. You know what I'm saying? He missed it. And I've seen some of the great ones miss. But hey, you know, Blackberry, what it do?
Mr. No C, just a K.
Bernard, that was last season. I think that was what, week 8, week 9.
I think so.
On a terrible throw into the situation, about that, I'm glad it wasn't worse than what it was, because that could have been on some Nick Chubb type action. You know, I'm just saying. You know, oh hell no! Say that boy Bijan. I call him honey mustard. He's soft. What up, Mucho? Okay. Oh hell no! Says we've been a joke the last 50 years to the NFL. The last 20, we ain't take defense seriously or play it for that matter. This time around, we got a defense, but our you in, in, incompetent. We never get two things that fit. Ham, no burger. Peanut butter, no jelly.
Kool-Aid, no sugar. That cereal, no milk.
Blackberry said he had some not so good snaps.
Talking
Uh,
about
we,
losing.
okay. Hey, Christy. Happy lunchtime.
Happy lifetime.
Josh Gillum, why would I pay attention to what another quarterback is doing on another team? First and foremost. Okay. And yeah, it's funny how y'all keep bringing up Justin Fields. Okay. And this is what his fourth year. Am I right? Am I right? This is fourth year, right?
Yeah.
This is fourth year, and he just getting his what, ninth win in 4 years, bro. In 4 years, you want to talk about defending somebody? I mean, you out here, you know what I'm saying, with your knee pads on for a guy that's got nine wins out of 36 games. Nine.
Why?
Nine.
I'm just curious. Why does it matter?
I mean, yeah. Okay. All right. All
This,
right.
this actually his third Yeah, third season.
Okay, his third season. That's even worse. But we supposed to jump up and down because he threw for 300 yards. Dez had thrown for 300 yards a few times. But I don't see you, you know what I'm saying, saying anything about that while you out here over here, you know what I'm saying, posted up, choking up, soaking up, slobbing up Justin Fields because he done throw for 300 yards. Man, get on, bro. Go ahead on.
I got a question for you, Sam.
Yeah.
Is Justin Fields on this team? On our team?
No. That's exactly. Didn't I just mention that about 30 minutes ago? About people in this fan base always want to throw up what another player, another quarterback is doing somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And try to put it in a comparison of it's just awful. You look at this guy over here, it's Cincinnati Bengals backup quarterback, he's a franchise QB, and all this old kind of what's going on in Cincinnati, Chicago, Minnesota, Cleveland ain't got a damn thing to do with what's going on here. If you love Justin Fields that much, they got flights and moving vans going out of here whenever you get your ticket up. I mean, y'all, that's what's embarrassing. That right there is what's embarrassing. It ain't what's going on with the place. It's what's going on with this fan base. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be y'all out here admiring something in somebody else's yard. Y'all be out here gushing. I mean, we talking about a guy that literally got a coaching staff and a half fired. Went to the ownership, on the coaching staff, on the coach, because the coach was trying to get him to learn how to throw from the pocket and read defenses.
On national television, might I add. It was everywhere.
His backup, a Division II quarterback, okay, went out there and did the damn thing while he's sitting there on the back of the bench pouting like a little bitch.
Like a lost
I'm so sick of people bringing that. Look, man, look. I mean, hey, come on. You want to talk? You want to talk about the consistent thing about Justin Fields? Huh? You want to talk about the consistent thing? Let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, how and why he left Georgia.
Who that quarterback that he couldn't beat out?
Who could not beat out? He could not beat out Jake Fromm.
Is he a starting quarterback, Sam, right now? I'm just curious.
Who? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And runs off to one read and run Ohio State. Okay, you know what I'm saying? When you ain't got nothing to do but RPO and throw it down the seam to your track star. And then you get to Chicago 5 years behind in your progression as a quarterback. And it's obvious to see, but the only thing that y'all see is, his 4.344 speed, where he can run, that reminds y'all of another. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. This did the same quarterback where DJ Moore was standing in the back of the end zone doing jumping jacks, but instead you run to a sack. This the same running quarterback that has gotten sacked in a game 9 damn times. Twice. Are you serious? You want to have a serious conversation about Justin Field?
Yo, Sam, look at this. Somebody look at this. Look at this. JD said, I ain't trying to trash Fields because for all I know, Art and Terry might really trade for him. They ain't shit. They'll do whatever they want.
And it's a true statement about Arthur and Terry. Well, I've said it a million times. Arthur and Terry, they ain't shit. They ain't with the Buffalo Nickel. They be playing chess, not checkers.
Right.
And they petty.
I love
okay.
It.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but you know, we're gonna see.
Yeah.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see whatever, you know what I'm saying, comes out of, you know what I'm saying, the last quarter of the season. You know, because this is still a verifiable fact that it is a fact. Just like this is a fact as well. The obsessive, addictive mindset of blaming the quarterback for everything is old and lazy. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this question, can you answer that question right there?
Let's see. Why this fan base can be patient in young players elsewhere, but can't stand their own team? Ooh. You know what? It's just like in life, Sam. When you see somebody else doing good, and that makes you look back on yourself and your life, and you see you really ain't shit. That's basically what it is. You throwing a rock at a glass house.
Mm-hmm.
A glass house, might I add.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it because we'll have all this time in the world for everybody else, all 31 other teams. But when it comes to our team, a millisecond.
Right.
You have to do, I want everything done yesterday when it comes to us.
Right.
Or I want you to do everything, even though I'm just, a third round pick, might I add. I want you to have Hall of Fame numbers your first. As soon as you step on the field, you need to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use him as an example. This guy over in Green Bay that was sitting behind Aaron Rodgers for, a couple of seasons. Everybody get this man, all day to mess up. But Desmond Ritter, in his first 15 games, he's making, rookie mistakes. Now all of a sudden, He's not shit. But you got these other young quarterbacks that are doing the same shit that Desmond Ritter is doing. It's not. It's not adding up, Sam. Look, Sam. This 2 plus 2 is not equaling 4. It's
The
not.
math ain't mathing.
It's. I don't. I can't understand stupid logic. I can't do it because It's like you're basically you're gonna. So you're gonna shine up, a turd, put some diamonds on it, make it all really sparkly and shit, and try to tell me that it's a fucking turd.
If it look like shit, dropping the toilet like shit, it must be shit.
Nigga, if it walk like a duck and it quack like a duck, guess what? It's a motherfucking duck. You can't clean it up. Look, a trash can gonna be a trash can at the end of the day. Period. And I'm gonna just end that by saying I don't give a damn what anybody says, as long as that person is on my team. No matter if they are given effort on that field, they are gonna get my 100% undivided support. No matter what, until they are no longer on this team, I will support you no matter what. Until that day,
Yep. All right, Josh Gillum. Okay. Yeah, people really gotta, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yeah, that was exactly the point I was, saying making.
yeah, that's it. Yeah. Got it.
Let's see.
Shut up, Blackberry.
And Jay, you're exactly right. He's never been uncomfortable, and that's the thing, you know. Yeah, Blackberry, he tripping.
Shut up, Blackberry.
He tripping.
Damn Daffy. Shut up.
Yeah, but I mean, we're that's pretty much it on the conversations of today. I mean, we in the fourth quarter of the season, and again, like I said a couple weeks ago, instead of worrying about what's going on outside of our business, we got to handle our business. We got to do we got to do in our business, take care of our business, and everything else take care of itself. Um, at this point, at this juncture, which means you can go up to Carolina and make it do what it do against them Panthers. Come back home, make it do what it do against these Colts. You know what I'm saying? Go to Chicago, make it do what it do, and end the season, dog walking these Aints. You know what I'm saying? And then let everything else, we'll let the chips fall where they may. Again, ladies and gentlemen, from Facebook to IG to Twitter to my channel. Like, follow, friend, subscribe, share. OGN TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm at 120 subs. I need 80 more for 200. I need 80 more. I need 80 more. You know what I'm saying? I need 80. I need 80, but I'm working it out. I'm working it out. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? This is getting my podcastrial grind on. And like I said before, I appreciate you guys and ladies. Christy, Sonya, Auntie. What I'm saying? Coming in and, showing love, getting in here, putting your thoughts down, raising these good questions. And I appreciate all that. You know what I mean? I appreciate
Indeed.
all that. This is, when I get out here and, 4 days a week, Monday with OG, man, Monday with OG, you know what I'm saying? The realistic OGs with me and Truth, tea time, Wicked Wednesday Sports Tea, you know what I'm saying? With my guy right here. And on Fridays, Falcon Fridays, High Noon Madness, going into, what I'm saying, the new weekend, with the game. It's informative entertainment is what I'm trying to supply. And I hope I'm doing a pretty good job of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
For
you are.
y'all to keep coming back. You know what I mean? And put your agenda out there for the people. Let them know where you be at, what you be co-hosting, what you be doing, who you be kicking it with, how you do what you do.
Well, you already know. Um, on Friday, if I'm not doing anything, I will be trying to make it on Coach's show, as well as um, Atlanta Sports In Game with Juan. And then on Saturday, me and Coach do our bird feeder on Saturday morning. And then you already know. Um, on Sunday, I'm gonna try to make it on to the regulators, but since we are having a the get together slash watch party at the General's Lounge, which the doors open up at 12. Please come out and support. We will the most of the crew should be coming through. So
Oh
hey,
yeah, yeah. We gonna be at the General's Lounge on Sunday.
we're gonna get it.
Yep. We gonna be at the General's Lounge on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Doing the big, like, you know what I'm saying, like we do when we go get out there in public and rep the conglomerate. You know, it's been good. It's been good tea. It's been, good conversation, good dialogue. I appreciate everyone. Once again, y'all have no idea. I genuinely appreciate, you coming in, checking me out. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's about that time. Me and the big old lineman, Big Ant, we about to, see our way out of this thing. And like I always say, keep it real, keep it dirty, keep it ATL, and most of all, keep it real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you will always be blessed with that. So, it's been fun, ladies and gentlemen, and we out.
Peace.